Gun violence continues to plague our country, and those who sign up to serve and protect are oftentimes targets themselves while they're in uniform. Mauricio Marin decided to take a closer look at the dangers police officers face when patrolling around the valley. Now he's here with more about the training officers with one local department to go through to really keep themselves safe while they're on the job.
Patrick, good evening. It's a moment no officer ever wants to encounter a gun pointed at them, trying to protect the community here, but it's a reality that Henderson police officers trying to come across. We had the opportunity to go through some of their exercises, and it was real eye-opening.
Most shootings are over, they begin and end in 3 seconds.
Henderson police officer Daniel King has worn the badge for nearly 20 years. He's been involved in a shootout with a suspect and now works as a use of force expert to help officers try and prepare for the potential dangers they face.
Okay, get back in the fight.
So in this nearly 360-degree virtual simulator, officers practice to prepare for the unthinkable.
And what we see is because we treat it seriously, it literally envelops those guys, and they're living in the moment.
To get an idea of what an officer might experience in these high-pressure situations, they're putting me through an active shooter situation, armed with a handgun, but physically and mentally not sure what to expect.
And so you're going to see, like I said before, their heart rate will go up, their ability to communicate will go down. Oftentimes, they'll get tunnel vision.
As the simulator starts, we approach the entrance of a school. My partner was hit, but I had to stay on the lookout for more possible suspects down a hallway.
So as you go through, you're going to look for the bad guys and the bad guys alone.
Trying to distinguish the good guys from the bad guys. So much going through my mind, working to clear each new room I enter, that all of a sudden, a female suspect has a gun pointed at a group with her hands up. In the moment, the only thing running through my mind is taking down the threat to save lives. Then zapped, I was wearing a belt that shocked me after getting hit by another suspect in the simulator behind me. That could have been my life gone if this wasn't a video screen. By the end of it all, I'm glad it's all over. My hands sweaty as I put down the gun.
So many different factors playing in there. People running towards you, but you got to make sure that that they're possibly civilians, multiple shooters right there. So trying to line of sight, so much going on.
Even though officers come across law-abiding citizens the majority of the time, they're always watching out for those who are looking to do harm.
And it's a tough thing. Statistically, they're not going to. So you're always behind the curve, and you literally never know when it's going to happen.
Now, when it comes down to it, an officer has to rely on his or her own best judgment to act in situations that happen in just a few seconds. We learned that there's certainly no training that can fully prepare an officer for situations like this that they might possibly encounter in their line of work.
Well, it seems like, we're seeing more and more videos these days of officers in those situations where they're in a shooting, whether they're being shot or they shoot somebody or whatever the combination is. Do they gain information out of those videos?
That's certainly something that they definitely see right there. And those videos pop up just about every day. He says it's easy to go back and look at those videos and be able to critique them, but when in the moment, that officer has to use their best judgment to be able to do something to stop an immediate threat. So something that they certainly look at.
Yeah, most of us cannot relate to that just because of the fact that we're never going to be in that situation. So
without a doubt.
A little bit of a benefit of the doubt there, right? All right, Mauricio, thank you very much.